G'day people, I'm Monster Dad. Welcome back to this Empyrion Alpha 8 playthrough, Season 2. So, behind me we have the Cobra. Let's go have a look. I made a couple more changes. Let's turn the jetpack on. Whee! Probably easy with the drone. So I added these, I suppose you could call them wings for a better word. I like to think of it as the Cobra hood. And these are deliberate, so I've got space for some turrets either side here. I guess I could even put one on the underside if I really needed to. My intention is still to have a couple more turrets, perhaps up here, in other areas. But yeah, I sort of mentioned the hood idea, the Cobra hood idea in the last one, but what I wanted, I've been playing with a way to try and get it to sort of come down with the angle of the neck and then out, like it would do if a Cobra was standing. They don't stand if it had risen upright and displayed its hood. Yeah, so it sort of works. I mean, you know, we're limited with voxel blocks. I'm trying to make nice angles, smooth angles out of squares and triangles, but it's getting there. Yeah, it's getting there. But anyway, I've emptied the base. I've turned all the lights off apart from the grow lights, powered down all the unnecessary equipment. We still have a lot of solar panels up there, so the battery. There's very little fuel left in the base at the moment, but with the battery power it should last, so I don't intend coming back to the base for a little while because I want to go on some exploration and adventures. I do need to get the turret buster back docked though. Let's go and do that. Do you know, with the turret buster lying at the side like that, I looked at it and I thought that actually would be a really nice design for a scout ship. Those two wings at the top, and then you could have the cockpit slung underneath. That would be quite cool. I'm going to have to build one of those at some point. But for now, let's get back in here and get this thing docked. Goes on this side. So, let's level off. Somebody came up with a good idea about having lights on the side where I dock something like this. I think initially the person was talking about the poles that I used to dock this and the scout vessel to. It had a sensor that as I approached it lit up some kind of docking light system, so I could get the angle of approach straight and correct. I think it's probably needed because it can be a little bit awkward to dock. I think we're probably about right there. Let's get in. We're done. Power off. And I also really could do with perhaps changing this block for a ramp there that extends out this way 2 blocks. That way I can ensure that I can just sort of step on and off. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, I'll have to think on that one. Yeah, I've accidentally coloured loads of the inside of this. It's a bit of a problem, but lots of texturing to be done on the inside anyway. So we've got both ships docked. How much power do we have? We have enough power. I've filled up the warp tank. I've transferred all the important cargo and construction equipment over to the ship. So, without further ado, let's go explore. Don't need my jetpack on, do I, in the ship? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take it for a shakedown. For those of you non-ex-Royal Navy people out there, a shakedown is what we used to call the operational testing phase for either a new ship or a ship that's just come out of a major refit. So you take it for a shakedown. I've left the ramp open at the bottom there. I've got the 2 hovercraft on board as well in the hangar. So what do we got? 48 minutes of power using these thrusters. That reduces to like 16 minutes when I'm using those rear thrusters. Let's get into space, then we can ease off on the fuel consumption a little bit. I'm really low on Promethium now. I haven't made a drill turret as yet, but I think we need to. There's a Promethean asteroid over there actually. But do you know what? I'm not going to go for that right now, because I do want to shoot off somewhere else. I really need to go and close those. They're really annoying me. Bear with me a minute and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. So, yep, close those at last. So we've got to decide now, I guess, where we're going to go. I mean, we have been out of the system once. We went to Rhea, didn't we? To the trade station there. That was the lava planet where I got loads of Erestrum and a bit of Saskosium from. I really need Sathium. Sathium and Promethium are the 2 things that I could really do with. So what are the other places we've got? Hyol. I started a world with Hyol once. That looks, if the colour of the planet is any indication, it looks like an ice planet. That one, no idea. Could be a water planet, I guess. Does it say anything about them? No, not unless we go there. Which one should we go to? That one's 14, that one's 13. Let's... Oh, I don't know. That one has a moon as well. It doesn't look like that one has a moon. Okay, moonish it is. Right, okay. Let's lock that target. Get in. Light this bad boy up and get going. So, where's our target? Over there. Turn off the auto brakes so we can conserve fuel. Boom. We've arrived. This is definitely a planet. What else is there? We'll keep cruising towards it for the moment. Oh, we've got a trading station. That's nice. Is that a lava planet or is it just like a red coloured water? The moon looks pretty cool as well, actually. Let's sort of head towards the trade station. Then we can go down in the mantis to the planet. Yeah, and then check it out. Cobra. Oh yeah, I did a name as well, with a little light there to cast a bit of yellow glow over the light. Oh, there's an asteroid there. What's that one? Let's check it out. Sathium would be nice. Really nice. Cobalt. Okay. Do they stay? Do you know what? We should probably mark it anyway. Right. Let's have a look at what the system has to offer. So Munich, asteroids, cobalt, promethium, gold. Gold asteroid. I don't know. I've never seen a gold asteroid before. Well, that must be new. Well, that's pretty cool. Certainly not an asteroid belt, is it? Okay, what about Munich itself? We've got Neo. I don't have a lot of Neo. And Sathium. Okay, so and Promethium. So there's 3 things we need. So definitely worth a visit. What do we got on the moon? Promethium. We need pentaxid. Yeah, we'll probably need some of that. Mind you, I'll probably just buy. Oh, I should have brought all those spare weapons I had with me for trading with the trade station. Fiddlesticks. Okay, because I am going to buy pentaxid. I hardly ever, once I get to trading stations, I hardly ever process pentaxid. I just buy the refined pentaxid that I need for the fuel. Okay, well, it looks like it's the planet we need to go to, but it has 3 of the key things that we need at the moment, the things that we're really short of. So what I'd suggest is, if it's safe to do so, what I'm going to do is park at the trade station and then head down to the planet in the Mantis. I think that sounds like a plan. So the Mantis is built, if you recall, is built specifically for short range exploration and resource gathering. So it does have oxygen on board, a constructor, a safe spot where I can mine resources in an environmentally controlled area. So it's fairly useful in that respect. I should keep looking around for asteroids actually, because if we do see a Promethean one, that would be useful. It's far easier to drill an asteroid than try and drill the surface. But saying that, we've got the Muncher on board as well, so we could always take the CV down to the surface, risk the patrol vessel, and then head out in the drill ship and just mine the resources a bit faster and more of them. Because we've got the laser miner, the laser drills on the Muncher now as well, so definitely worth using that. I think the ship's coming along. Oh, I didn't move those landing legs, did I? I think I need more braking thrust. Oh, it's not too bad slowing down, I guess. So, I don't think I've seen that shaped trade station before. Or have I? No, I don't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I have. I think we're bigger than the actual trade station, aren't we? Almost. There don't seem to be any hostiles in the immediate vicinity, so if we park, I guess we could side is a turret buster. The turret buster's on that side, so our docking port is that side. I know we're not going to be able to dock to this, but what I'm thinking is we'll just park with the docking port closest. And then we can just board like that, can't we? Or is there a boarding door there? No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like you've got a board through here. Oh, well, what about down there? Doesn't look like it. Just that we're not going to get very close to this because of these protrusions that the thing has. Okay, well, let's go into idle. I need to set up all my lights on sensors so when I move around the ship they come on when I need them, because the ship eats through the power at the moment, which is a bit of a problem really. So should we have a quick look at the trading station and see what they have to offer? Whee! So, yeah, that side. Oh yeah, I have parked in one of these before. Let's stick our helmet on just to get across there. Oh, I've gone too far. See, don't even know way around the ship yet. That's the way I wanted to go. Okay, jump back on. Let's get across there. I've got a medium armor on, and I think I've got my EVA boost on. Jet back off. We should be good. Okay, cool beans. Might as well top up row 2. Oh yeah, it's one of these ones, all the grow plots, isn't it? Yeah, we don't need the experience. I think we're okay for food at the moment. What do you got to offer, buddy? Detox kits. How much money do I have? 92,000. That's not too bad. Do you know what? I'm going to buy those because why not? Don't think I need any more of those. I will grab some alien thorn because I can make the health packs with those. I've got plenty of alien parts, some alien plasma. Sorry, the alien plasma. Oh, do you know what? Why not? Since they're there, we might as well get them. And there's the 3 things I need to create the health packs. Thank you. So this one does have the weapon dealers and the mining, so that's good. Yeah, good. Let's grab some, or all of this pentaxig. That takes a big whack of my money down. Do you know what? I might as well grab the promethium pellets since we're a little bit short promethium at the moment. And the Neo, I definitely want to grab. Oh, it doesn't have any Sathium. Okay, I'll leave the rest. This does actually have a gold asteroid as well, doesn't it? So we can definitely do that if we want more money. Now, what were you? General stuff. Now sometimes you can buy the, is it the mobility boosts? I think it's the mobility boosts. I think this guy sells them for like four figures, and there's somebody else in the station that often buys them for 5 figures. If you can find that person, I think it might be the store. No, not you. I'm going to buy a snack though because I'm hungry. Must be the guy down the other end. That's the bar. Tech, that's it. Let's check. If that's the case, oh yeah, I remember I went in one of these ones and they had ATM written all over the wall and I couldn't find the ATMs. Idiot. Yes, mobility boost. He'll buy it for 24,000 and he'll buy 4. I think the other guy had 2 for sale, if I remember rightly. No, it wasn't you. It was you. So easily miss that unless you know to look for it. But you can make a very fast, large amount of money with those mobility boosts if you look for that. So mobility boost, boom. paid for our resources, just about. What else have we got? What else have you got? You look very pretty in pink. I've got spare heavy armour as well, so I could make a bit of a killing with one of those. Sorry, am I in your way? After you. After you! Do you know what? I'm tempted. I'm tempted. This is space, you know. This is the wild west of the universe that we're in here. However, Robocops would soon make mincemeat out of me if I did that. Okay, so we know what kind of trade station it is, so I think we're good. I'm not going to bother picking the food. I want to get down to the planet and just check that out. So let's pop the helmet back on and get back to the Cobra. Now, one thing to bear in mind when you're wearing an EVA boost, it reduces your armor by 150. You bear that in mind, so it's always worth swapping that out if you think you're going to go into combat. As long as you don't need it. Come on, you can get up the stairs. They're just stairs. Do I really need my jetpack to get upstairs? I might as well leave this here, hadn't I? If I power down, I don't really need the gravity on either. We should have the gravity from the trade station. Probably a good idea to take a little bit of oxygen with me. Because it certainly didn't look like an oxygen. Oh, where is it? It should say, shouldn't it? Ooh. Munich. Not breathable. Okay. Let's take a bit of that, and I'll take a little bit to replenish the stuff in the Mantis. Do I need anything else? Got my drill, just in case. I should be okay. I mean, this is just a quick exploratory trip down to see what's there. So, jump across before putting the helmet on. Yeah, we can do it. Let's power that on. Might as well fill the oxygen. We should be good with power in this one. Pop the lights on. And I think we're good to go. Okay. Where was that planet? It was a big round thing, wasn't it? Bigger than that one. Come on, you can find it. You can find it. There it is. Okay, let's take a visit to Munich. See what it has to offer. I've got plenty of ammo. I don't expect to be using my rockets. Plenty of O2. I didn't bring any food, but I don't expect to stay down here too long. This is just exploratory. Green atmosphere. Yeah, it doesn't seem very inviting, does it? I think this is definitely a place to set up a space-based outpost rather than planet-based. Holy shamoly, Batman. That's hideous. Okay, let's... Have I got my detector? Yes, I do have my detector with me. Okay, good. So, what is it? Is it a desert planet? Does it say? Type barren. Okay. Gravity 0.77. Minus 47, minus 40. We should be okay in medium armor for that. So we've got something over this way. Might as well check that out. So what sort of critters do we get on a barren planet then? It certainly looks like a place for golems, doesn't it? But what kind of golem? Oh, there's a Neo deposit right off the bat. Fabulous. Might as well take out these three drones. What's my range on here? 296. And we might as well loot those, hadn't we? Seems like a sensible thing to do, as long as it's safe to do so. Now, we've got all sorts of creatures down there. Question is, can they shoot at us? Oh, there's a golem over there to our right. There's a rock golem by the looks of it. And there's another one to the left. Golems to the left of us, golems to the right. Oh, there's loads of them. I'm stuck in the middle with you. Seems to me we probably want to do this from here. Okay, nice. Did I really park too far away from all of them? New planet. Well, that golem saw me, that's for sure. Hello, buddy. Hello. Hello. Well, you're not getting to me. That's for certain. That's for certain. I'm not going to bother killing any of these golems at the moment, but this is definitely a place for golem hunting, doesn't it? If we need some exotic resources. Without a doubt. You could come down here in the beast, which I do need to fit out with oxygen, I have to say. But we could come down here in the beast and we could harvest golems to our heart's content, couldn't we? Fuel's definitely needed. The way that monster of a Cobra goes through it. Anyway, let's skedaddle out of this area. Which way should we go? How about straight towards the north? Yeah, let's do it. See what we can see. I have to say the planet looks pretty cool. There's Pentastic around. It does look pretty cool. What's our power? 56 minutes. We're good. We're good. Alright, got something. Got a couple of things over this way. I'm going to stop and check these out. Just see what they are. I know we're sort of like heading out that way, but we're on an exploration mission. That's the whole purpose. Is that a crashed vehicle there? Oh, Sathium deposit. Brilliant. I'm just looking at that. I wonder if that is a crashed vehicle. It is. Okay. That's interesting as well. Let's take out this drone. Plasma drone, so definitely worth looting. And there's something else ahead of us as well. Sathium deposit. Cool beans. Was it a big one? Large Sathium deposit. Oh yeah. What on earth are they? What's the rads on this? Wow, this is a very irradiated planet. Wow. See what we've got over here then. Silicon. Oh, look at that. Now, if I remember rightly, I don't actually have... I've not actually been in one of those myself, but I think I watched Borek go in one of those. And if it is the same one, I'm not sure if it is actually. It might be. If it is, there is a ton of loot in those things. So we'll keep heading in this direction, generally. We've got something else coming up. Where did it go? So we found Neo and Sathium already. Another silicon. I'm not going to bother with those drones. We've got a tower of some kind over there, and looks like we've got a POI to our right as well. So I don't think... Unknown helix. I've never seen one of those before. We're going to have to do some exploration on this planet. We've got, looks like a hostile... Is that the drone base? Oh no, listening post. So we'll give that wide berth as well at the moment. Oh, this is so cool, exploring another planet. How long have we been in this game? What are we on? Episode 24? 25? I know we've been to one other planet. We didn't really have a good look at that though, because the graphics glitched a little bit. And that was, it ended up being to do with one of the updates. Temple, cool. But I went back there without you in the Mantis and gathered some of that Adrestrum and Zascosium, and it was just a lava planet. It wasn't as interesting as this. But apart from that, we haven't actually done any real exploration. I mean, we haven't even uncovered all the map on Castini, the world that we've got the base on. So, finish off our marker, get rid of it. And we've got something else this way. Silicon again. It's got a lot of silicon on this planet. How many resources does it actually have? 8 iron, wow. And they're probably going to be pretty large deposits of those as well. 7 Neo, nice. And 6 Promethium, 8 Sathium. And that Sathium we saw was a large one. So this is going to be Promethium, Neo and Sathium rich. We definitely need an outpost above this planet. Absolutely definite. So that, I think, what I might do is try and visit another planet as well. What other ones do we have within our range now that we've gone to this one? Oh, 25 hours to there. Vortor. 17.5. So how do you get to Rudart then? Because that's a one-way system back to Rayar. So the only place we can go from here is Vortor. So I reckon we take a sneak peek at Vortor. Do we have time this episode? I'm not sure that we do. But this is a definite planet for an outpost, without a doubt. It has 3 of the key resources we need in abundance. 2 irradiated for my liking for starting a base. Let's head back, because I might take a trip to that Vortor now if you have time. It'd be nice to see one more planet. At least get its details logged as to what resources are there, where there's a trade station. Windswept plains we're in. Cool. But yeah, that's a cool planet. I'm tempted to... I might think about actually trying to get a base on the planet's surface, because it's... I wonder if there's that one has a patrol CV. I don't know. So where are we? We're over here. Oops. Let's press the right buttons. Trading station we're parked by, aren't we? So let's keep an eye out for resource asteroids as well, because it did have gold asteroids here as well, didn't it? Skim the planet's surface. Cool beans. The moon looks pretty cool as well. Looks like a lava moon, doesn't it? I'm tempted to pay that a visit as well. Do you know what? I am going to. So I am going to cut here, and I'll be back with you when I get to the moon. Later. In fact, I changed my mind. It is a lava moon. I just looked at the details on there. So we know what to expect there. And there aren't really an abundance of resources we're after on that moon. We'll definitely check it out at some point, but I don't think it's a necessary goal for today. So let's see if I can park this thing. I'm obviously going to need some practice doing this. Try and line it up with the stripes. Nearly nailed it. Okay. Yeah. Cool beans. I'm going to take a quick peek at that Vortor. I think we just about have enough time. We probably don't. It's probably going to make the episode run a bit. But where are you going? Where are you going? It's because I've got the gravity turned off, isn't it? Okay, let's fix that. All systems active. Vortor. It's going to be expensive in fuel, but we just topped up on fuel at the station, so we can reach that, can't we? Yeah, we can travel 64 AUs. Oh, do I have enough fuel in the tank? Yeah, I've got plenty. We can go 49. Just there was a red line for some reason on the map. Is it always red when you lock a target in? I can't remember. Engage! Oh, I hate these spread out asteroid fields. Well, that's yellow water. That doesn't look too inviting either. I wouldn't want to swim in that, that's for sure. So, Vortor orbit, we got Sathium asteroids. Okay, so another source of Sathium. What do we got here on the surface? The Restrum. Oh, shame it's not Zascosium as well. So, not a huge amount of important stuff, really, that we're after. No trade station. So, I'm not overly impressed with that. But I'm tempted to take a little peek at the surface with a mantis just so we can see why the water is yellow. And then I think we'll call it an episode. And in between episodes, I'm going to head my way back to Munich and think about a place to set up an outpost and how we're going to do it. Cool. Right, how close are we? That's, I think, close enough. Okay. Let's head out to the Mantis again. Where do we leave that planet this time? There it is. Okay, let's go. I'm really interested to see why the water's yellow. Another toxic mist. I guess we could have checked the planet out, couldn't we, first? And the map details. See what type of planet it is. Looks very toxic again. Okay, let's have a look at the details for this planet. Planet type, alien. What does that mean? Size 4, so it's a big old planet, this one. Gravity 1.2, 1.1. Temperature's not too bad. Gravity's quite high. Atmosphere density, wow, that's really... It's breathable as well. Wow. So what have we got? Yeah, it was 27 deposits for Restrum. Okay. Yeah, well, maybe it could be worth setting up an outpost here at some point. I mean, it's breathable atmosphere. What's the radiation? 8.9, so we'd have to run him around in our medium suit all the time. But breathable. Okay. This is daytime. Not the most picturesque of planets, I don't think, but you know, well, that was a bit glitchy. Let's see if we can find something, just to see, you know, just to get something on the map before we head out back out to space. But yeah, breathable. Breathable but big. It doesn't say in the description where there's a patrol vessel stationed on planets, does it? It's just something I think we have to discover ourselves. And speaking of discovering, we don't seem to be discovering much, do we? A range of my Gatlings are down to 243. I think there were 290 something on that previous planet. Makes a big difference, doesn't it? With the atmospheric density. We've got something over this way. It doesn't look like it's a POI, it's just a deposit of some kind. Copper, medium. Okay. Okay, well, I'm not going to spend ages going around this planet. It's just too big. But breathable. So it's definitely a candidate for a planet-based outpost. Yeah. So I'm going to get back to the ship and I'll see you in a moment. Later. Welcome back. So we're back on board. All parked safely. Okay, well, I'm going to call it an episode there. Yeah, nice bit of exploration. It's nice to. We've seen such a limited amount of the game so far, I guess. It's good to experience something new after so long. Cool beans. Okay, well, I am going to call it there. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for supporting the series so far. And thank you for subscribing if you have already. And please subscribe if you haven't. I'm Monster Dad, and I will see you in the next episode. Later!